The Migration Assistant in Vectorworks allows for migration, that is, importing of files from older versions. Here, you have the option to select from which version, installed on the computer, you want to migrate now. For example, if you update to a new version, then you have the possibility to migrate older versions. For example, workspaces where you have your own custom keyboard shortcuts or preset files where custom title blocks are stored. Such things or settings can be simply migrated. With the settings, it's mainly about having all the program settings again as in the old version or having the same settings as last time in the menu change/duplicate, or change/move, edit/duplicate, arrange, and such things. The goal there is simply to restore the exact same settings. With workspaces, of course, if you migrate an old workspace and new features have been added, then new features must be manually adjusted later in the menu Extras workspaces and loaded. With favorites, it can also happen that they are duplicated when you migrate an old element library. Libraries are actually automatically created with a fresh installation of elements, so you don't necessarily have to migrate anything there, you can skip it or simply load the old default or something like that. So, here are the settings. You don't necessarily need to change anything, and with attributes and defaults, it's also the case that it includes the default documents, if they exist, and then we can migrate the whole thing and the files will be imported immediately, and everything that was migrated will appear. For example, if workspaces were migrated, they will appear again and you need to make sure you don't get any duplicates in the content. In summary, it's not mandatory to migrate, but you have the option to do so. Otherwise, through a fresh complete installation of Vectorworks ElementsCAD, the option is provided to simply install everything again, but it does make sense if, for example, you have already created a new plan header, you can simply migrate only the header file in the Migration Assistant and deselect the rest.